Good evening, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich. Tonight we have East against West. What's one thing you think of when we have these conferences colliding?
How important pre-scouting is when you don't play against the other conference as often as you do from your interconference. So pre-scouting, a big part of getting ready for this game tonight. Anaheim's game plan will be front and center. Probably for the first 10 minutes, we'll get a real good indication of how they're going to play this game.
Now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Ryan Miller, a career of brilliance. All-American at Michigan State, outstanding goalie in the AHL with Rochester, outstanding goalie in the NHL with Buffalo, outstanding goalie in the 2010 Olympics for Team USA. Not our observations, those were all awards. Carey Price gets the start tonight. Olympic gold NHL All-Rookie team, winning as goalie in the NHL and led his team in Hamilton to the American Hockey League Championship. He's learned his trade well. As we are about to begin, Shea Weber is poised at his defensive spot. A decade in Nashville, 2 Olympic gold medals, and a frightening shot. Our game is underway with that faceoff. Knocks it away with the stick. And the loose puck regathered by Irwin. And play is stopped on an icing. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
I really like playing against these teams that you don't play very much. I like the unfamiliarity of it. It's something a little bit new. But what you really learn is the importance of the pre-scout. Guys, as you mentioned earlier, they don't know much about...
Outstanding save off a chance. A shot. Terrific shot, but a great point-blank save.
I've seen way too much of this, pushing and shoving after whistles. I think the referees need to take control of this game.
Ryan Miller's career has been largely fashioned with one logo, and that of the Buffalo Sabres. He is the winningest goalie all time in the history of a franchise that goes back to 1970.
And they've had some pretty darn good goaltenders in Buffalo. Dominic Hasek, Tom Barrasso, Ryan Miller sits at the top of that mountain.
And a save. And he dumps it in. The Canadiens have it in their own end. Up the wing, he continues possession. Hard work, but it paid off. No icing. The Canadiens lug that along in their own end. Gains the zone. Stands him up. To Henrique. Trying to go to Silverberg. Keeps it going along the boards. Centering pass. Shot into the pad. He's got it frozen. Not easy.
The Canadiens need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a steak.
A little under 6 minutes skated here in the first. Both teams are still looking for their first strike. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. 2 sticks together, it goes to the offense. Wonderful chance was set up and the pass just goes wide. Anaheim's got a high-sticking minor penalty.
You carry your stick around like that more times than not, you're going to end up in the box.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. Anaheim's prevailed on another faceoff. And it's nabbed by Shea Weber. Anaheim's moving the puck up the wing. Slid off the crossbar. Took that wrist shot. Got a piece of it with the glove.
This game has really started heating up, and it's carried over to after whistles.
Tough to stomach from a shooter's perspective. That was a perfect shot. The goaltender can't get to it, but you get nothing for it.
Good clean win. One-timer. Great glove save. The Canadiens with a clean win on the draw. A backhand shot. Oh, what a chance, what a save. And the puck goes to Alex Galchenyuk, former player for the Sarnia Sting. Puck covered, whistle blown. The Canadiens with a face-off win. Montreal's power play did not do it for them.
A lot of times your bench generates a little bit of adrenaline from a successful penalty kill. Well, they should after that one. That was textbook. Excellent job. And now the players 5-on-5 are back to work.
Puck skipped loose. He's knocked to a knee. The Canadiens, wonderful save. What a skill level there.
You don't get many.
Score!
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Miller's presenting himself pretty largely here. However, there's still room for the puck to beat him.
Drouin's come up strong here for his team, ending a scoreless game.
There was a feeling out process until that first goal of the game.
Montreal's collected another victory on the faceoff. He's all alone. Marvelous save. All those glorious moves, not enough.
Time of the goal, 10 minutes, 51 seconds.
Anaheim's got a face-off win. Pass attempt to Silverberg. It's an onside play. Shoots. That shot came from right in front.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
And we get a penalty. Referee to the table, a player to the box. Anaheim's getting a minor. You may have noticed this one. It's 2 minutes for interference.
Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
The Canadiens' power play gets another chance to operate. Hasn't been effective yet. Anaheim's got a defensive zone win.
2 minutes for interference.
Possession taken by Petrie. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
Oh, you gotta love that early.
Terrific save. Right on his stick. Can he get it out? Up to the point. Shoots it on. Shot didn't have a lot on it, did it? Puck covered, whistle blown.
There's not many saves easier than this for the goaltender. He gets his blocker on it. He's in good position, and he deflects this away.
Anaheim's got that face-off win. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. Wow, what force in that one.
Sometimes nowhere to go. He tried to squeeze through guys, but he took a big hit.
Grabbed off by Olsen. The Canadiens' power play let them down at a key point.
Really good work by the penalty killers there. They were all over the puck. They moved in unison to get the puck down the ice, and whenever there was a shot, the goalie was able to turn it aside.
Shoots one. And gathered in by Getzlaff. Perfect tip by the stick. Anaheim's got possession in the defensive zone. Into the end of attack. Snaps a wrist shot. They score! And they've tied the game up.
So far up here, Doc, I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down to Ray and see what he saw at ice level.
Not only was the deflected, Enzo. It's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
The Canadiens prevail on the draw.
Scored by number 15.
Montreal's in control as they travel up the wing. Gets in, looks over his options here.
And by number 67.
The clock bleeds down to the last minute.
Time of the goal. 17 minutes.
Gives it to the point.
Seconds.
Gathered in by Del Zotto. The Canadiens back to touch that up for an icing. Big face-off win. Very important if he can clear this puck out. The first period has come to a close, and both teams struck once, but only once. So it's 1-1.
Hey fans, be sure to get your season tickets now at this year's playoff locations and prices. Pay the regular season ticket price for rounds 1 through 3.
The Ducks have the momentum, if there is any in this game, because of this game-tying goal. We'll be right back.
Section 144 on the concourse.
Tie score, second period underway. Nicely into the zone. Enormous collision.
Weber's not going to be too happy with that. He didn't have his head up, wasn't aware of everybody around him.
He's in! The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Weber's in his own end, headed toward center. Off that right side, he's got a perfect pass. Puck loose. Good defensive positioning there. The Ducks shifting gears back in their own end. Pitch that one back in deep. Gathered up again by Getzlaf. One-timer. Score! A pair of goals by the same team.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
The Ducks have taken the lead by 1. What fork in the road are we headed for with this face-off? Puck loose, denied by the defense. Passing one off now to Henrique. Fires, caught the crossbar with the shot.
Time of the goal. 3 minutes.
Snapped up by Shea Weber. Gives it on a cross from the point. The Canadiens with possession in the defensive zone.
I'd like to say that I think this game is going to open up and there's going to be all kinds of chances all over the place, but both teams have really adopted a never-give-an-inch style of play. I think this is tight checking right down to the final horn.
And possession reestablished by Henrique. Play to be made now by Shea Weber. The Canadiens through the neutral zone carrying it. Breakaway! Gathered up again by Henrique. Looking to Silverberg. Gains the blue line. That's the end. Good work by Olsen. Trying the probe up the wing. A shot. Great stick there. Mashed in. Loose puck taken by Schlemko. Directing that one to Shaw. He is shut right off.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Oh, great cut. Goes back deep for it. Snapping a pass to Keith. He's in on an onside play. Lets it go. A whistle and a rest.
The shooter's not often aiming the puck. He wants to get rid of it as quickly as he can. This was a beautiful relief, but it clanged off the crossbar.
Just under 8 minutes still to be skated. The Ducks lead by a goal. They just broke the tie moments ago. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. The Canadiens in their own end in possession as they travel. Onside. Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Getzlaff. Trying to get something generated up the wing. A shot. That one's deflected. Muscled right off. And this play is whistled down. It is offside. The Ducks control at center ice. He gains the zone. The Canadiens are moving the puck through the neutral zone. That one is pointed to him. Flings it. Goalie's one of the 6 guys on the ice. He can pass. He did that. Gathered in by Shea Weber. The Ducks through the neutral zone move it along. A questionable move at this point, shooting it down for an icing, but they've done it. Clean win on the draw. Good body contact. Propelled to Tatar. And he is reefed.
That's what we love about this game.
And at an angle to Petrie.
In the second period.
On to Weber. On the outside, a shot. He knocked it in himself. It's in the net. It counts.
Miller's problem was he just wasn't set there. The puck deflects off him and goes into the net.
The Canadiens have gotten this back into a tie, and there's loads of time left. We're only in the second period. The Ducks got that face-off win. Now what? He throws it there. He scores! Just before the period ends.
Price is in excellent position. It looks like he stopped the puck, but it bounces past him.
Anaheim's broken the tie late in the second period, setting the stage for a wonderful conclusion to this, and then a full third period ahead.
Goal scored by number 34. Assisted by number 30.
The second period has been played, and that's the fun part. We now look forward to the third. A look at the shots on goal through 2. 14 for Anaheim and 9 for Montreal.
We're welcoming all of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
Anaheim's 1-goal lead was gathered in late in the period. Let's see if they build on it when the second period starts after this. Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first 2, and so will Edzo.
The Canadiens, Doc, trail going into this third period. They have to start converting some of those chances that they've had. The time of possession has been in their favor, but they're still down.
shot. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Hammered. Blockered away. Gathered in by Getzlaf. Montreal's carrying it through center. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Taken over again. Pitching it to Getzlaf. And he gains the zone. He's in! That's a marvelous save. Petrie's got it in the defensive zone, headed to center. Puck out of play into the bench area, right past Ray Ferraro.
Well, that even sounded hard, the way that he shot the puck, but the goalie makes the stop on that effort.
Under 5 minutes have gone by here in the third. 5 goals in this game. It's a 3-2 contest, and it's tight. Gets across, looks over his options. A loose puck taken by Irwin. Anaheim's moving it up the wing. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. Still with it in the defensive zone. And he steps across the line. Enormous hit.
I saw that play coming from a mile away.
The Canadiens in their own end controlling the play. Still has control up the wing. Dumped in. There's one that can be handled by Miller. 2 sticks together, they cancel. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Gets in. What'll he do? Shot on goal. That shot came from just 6 inches.
He missed opportunity from this close in.
Puck is thrown to Hemsky. What a hit. Anaheim's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Shoots. What a reaction. Alzner's looking to make a play from his own end towards center. Moving it to Keith.
It's almost like these teams are mirror images of each other. There's no room on the ice. Nobody has been able to spread out the play and generate a whole ton of scoring chances.
Laid on to Alzner.
Ryan Getzlaf enters the fray for his next shift. Always one of the game's better passers. If you can get open, Getzlaf often finds you at the right time. If you're going to score in a 2-on-1, guys, you've got to attack much quicker than that. Easy save.
Good face-off win. Nicely received at the point. Stays on side to the middle. Breakaway! That's a great save. I was watching for sticks to go up. No celebration this time. Nicely into the zone. Loose puck did not go very well there. Wonderful block. Holds in the corner. Puts one on. Pitching this one to Silverberg. Odd man rush, 2-on-1. Shoots. That shot came from nowhere.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Way too slow a developing 2-on-1. That gives time for the goalie to get across to make an easy stop.
And they've won that draw. Shot, score! That puts his team up by a pair.
Silverberg's stick was in a ready position to accept that puck and put it in as a one-timer.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Good save there. The Canadiens ready an attack back in the defensive zone. Now it's directed to Tatar. Into the attacking end. Save! Ooh, it lay there, but he got the whistle and stoppage of play.
55 seconds.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
A big win. Let's see what happens. We are in the last minute of regulation time. Off a body. Thinking attack here. Save! Skilled play by Brendan Gallagher. Sanders, great save at the edge of the crease.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Miller's in good position. This is an old-fashioned stick stop for him.
An enormous defensive face-off win.
He had the puck with enough time, but he took a gamble on the empty net from his...
You know what, Doc? I'd like to see these teams play this way while they're playing instead of after the whistles.
They won it. Now what can they do? And a save. He covers and holds on.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goalie. Down in the butterfly, turned aside.
They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Turned a shot on net. Held there for a face-off coming up next. And they've won that draw. Took that right away. And there's another.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
A big win. Let's see what happens. Chip to Drew in. Knocked down to a knee. He lost it. The clock is at zeros. The game is over. And so the end of a very close game. The stats can be deceptive. The shots on goal were really lopsided, but the score was tight.
Sometimes you're going to have games like this where you get a lot of pucks to the net and they don't go in, but you win the game.
That's it for another great night at a hockey rink. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good evening, everyone.